I say yeah, and we back. Hold up, again. I'm loud as hell in my ear. I always kill myself. It's crazy. Today, we have a guest that I haven't been blessed to personally know, but her music spoke to me. Scrolling, and you'll skip thousands of videos, but I wanted a reggae artist, right? And I couldn't find one. And then I was just scrolling one night because I work overnight, and everything is okay. Came across my For You page or whatever the hell you call Instagram, because For You page is probably the best shit out. But everything is okay came across, and I was just like, oh. But it didn't give me reggae vibes. It gave me, you had the essence, like it's a part of you, but like how you translated your music, it was just so captivating. You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, I think I need to sit down with this individual. And then I saw another interview where she not only divulges her personal battles, but also expresses herself so well. So I was just like, okay. Even if the music ain't all that, I still want to talk to her because, nigga, things that she was talking about, we all need to talk about as a community. But good came out. Because everything is okay got me. I'm skeptical. Good came out, and I was like, oh boy. Yeah, Coke got one. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to Coke, the good kind.
Peace. Thanks for having me.
No. We're going to give you some. How you doing today?
Spectacular.
I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Why not? You're the dopest. I'm just here, at this point. So, Coke.
Yes.
How'd that even happen?
My name? So my name's Nicole.
My mom's name is Nicole.
I love that. Shout outs to mom.
Right. Shout out mom. I don't even do that.
So my name's Nicole. My friends called me Cole, and maybe for the past 10 years, Apple autocorrect kept changing it to Coke, changing Cole to Coke. Right. So my friends are just like, fine, that's your name now. Yeah. So you're Coke, and I was like, cool, that's fine. So when I started making music, it was like, that's what we doing now.
Like when you don't have to find a name and it finds you.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I was looking for a name when I already had Coke. I was really trying to figure out what to call myself as an artist, and it was just like, oh yeah, my name is Coke, ain't it?
Man, it's been that. For
a little bit, yeah.
So all right, was it something that you felt like was natural, and that's why you didn't want to make it the creative name? Was it something that you didn't feel like fit you?
No, it felt natural just because like back in the days when I was thinking about maybe doing something with music or whatever, I wanted something that stood out. I wanted either a sentence or something stupid, just something that stuck out. So when people started calling me Coke, I was like, oh yeah, I like that. It's a conversation starter. It's a you know what I'm saying. No matter what I'm doing, if I'm doing sales or whatever, it's like oh, what's that about, So yeah, I dig it.
I heard
yeah.
This is crazy. Anyway.
And our special guest.
Right, our special guest, the other niggas. But no, I appreciate anyone with a story. I appreciate anybody that really takes the time out to understand where they come from, and to have something that you actually stuck with from your life. That because usually people have nicknames that they don't mess with. Like I got one leg that's skinnier than the other. Like no lie. Like I swear to God. And I was born that way. But I'm athletic as fuck. I'm fast as fuck. All of these things, you know? But that nickname stuck with me. People have been in sports teams with me and all those things. And they know about the skinny leg. And random people be like, what's the skinny leg? And no, I'm not talking that way. It's actually my leg. But
wow.
So for Coke to stick with you, do you get like negative connotations from it?
No, because at the end of the day, whether it's Coca-Cola or something else, do what you do. You know, I'm not gonna yuck your yums. You feel me? Like, so do your thing. But you know, and like I said, it's a conversation started more than anything. So it's like I can explain the other stuff. I'll say Coke like Coca-Cola, or if I'm outside and it's too loud, I'll just give him one of these. Like you know,
real quick.
It's cool.
It's subtle.
Do what you do.
It's
no negative, positive. It's just who I am. I don't do the stuff. I haven't. If Beyonce asks me to, of course I'm.
Beyonce can probably.
She can get me to do anything, but other than that,
That's how it is. I really appreciate your spirit being the same as I felt through the internet. You know what I mean? Because usually that doesn't trip. Alright.
This is great. This is great.
Crazy. Anyway. I found it so cool to like not only resonate with your music, but also resonate with the individual. Like I said, you spoke about things that I find and hold near and dear with mental health and things of that nature. So it's like for your personality to match the internet persona is so dope because in the time right now, people are taking advantage of the fact that you can act a complete different way online and then be a completely different person in your life. And I commend you for that because that's difficult.
Thank you.
That's difficult. Do you find it like hard to be the artist while still being, Coke?
That's a good question. Yes.
Because you were Coke before.
Yeah, because I want to, anything I do, I want to do big. I want to be, I want to get to the pinnacle, whatever it is that I do. I'm a referee. I wanted to, be an NBA referee. I wanted to do everything to as far as I can. So that's what I want to do with music. And I also want to stay true to myself. But there's this whole thing of like being a star and being a, whatever. And that looks like something that I might have to cultivate, or just people are just going to have to vibe with me how they vibe with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely interesting.
That's the wave you own.
Yeah.
Because like for you to even be vulnerable about things that you struggle with as an individual, period, people don't do it. You know what I mean? And what was it, the normal?
Nothing's Normal podcast. Podcast. Shout out Spanx. Yeah.
Bro,
Big Greenberg.
For them to actually understand what that meant and then give the round. I wish I had 40 million people there.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of courage that needs to be displayed. Especially because with this creative shit, like I don't think people understand how difficult it is. Especially when you have two forces that you're trying to align.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For sure.
For you, I feel like you being blessed to be as well-spoken and as, I want to say, strong, but I feel like that has like a kind of negative connotation, but you are very resilient.
Thank you.
And for you to make it through what you made it through, like, how the fuck did the music affect that?
So I really was doing music for myself. In quarantine, I was trying to figure out like what I was good at, and refereeing was my thing. Like that's what I wanted to take to the top and do all the things.
Basketball?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you look like a basketball.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, absolutely. But with COVID and everything, all that stopped. And I wasn't when it started back up. I wasn't even really trying to get out there like that because there's a lot going on. But I was trying to figure out what I was good at. I got some clippers. I was cutting my hair. I got tattoo equipment that I didn't do much with. I was just searching stuff. I was gonna get some DJ equipment, and then I saw some like recording equipment and stuff like that, and I was like, well, yeah, I used to be in the studio, so I might as well just learn how to do that myself. And I called it like a melodic diary. So I was just getting my feelings out and doing whatever and making it a song for myself. And then when I went through what I went through, I was like, I'm gonna actually put it out there because other artists have helped me in that way.
Right.
So maybe I can help somebody else,
Especially with everything. Good. You're very intentional.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Especially nowadays with artistry. We kind of seen it with the baby a little bit. Kind of like with the intention of understanding what you do, how you're affecting people, and then playing on that. But like to come from such a raw place, you know what I mean? And whenever you're comfortable, I just want to keep it nuanced.
Yeah.
But the struggle to figure out what you need to do and can do with yourself comes with our conditions as a community that I realize. And it's like, yeah, you have to find a practical job. You have to find whatever you love and then make it practical. So it's like for you to have a total different pivot, because refereeing to music is wildly different.
Indeed.
But it's like, what made you stop doing it? Because you said you were.
Yeah. And I want to come back to what you said about it being different too at some point, because that just made something click in my head.
Okay.
I was really just, my cousin was doing music. He brought me to the studio. We rapped a little bit. And I'm like, I'm not a rapper. What am I? We were just in there to have fun. And yeah, exactly. It was my first time recording. I went in the studio, we recorded something, they liked it, and they used it like to put it on one of their records or whatever. And it was cool. It just wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't my vibe at the time. And then I got into refereeing, so it was like, that's where I kind of took things.
So like, were you like in a musical family, church? What was it?
No, I
Please don't just be like, yo, bro, let's fucking line up and let's link up and go to the studio. Unless you're already, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was part of when we went to the studio, I was part of a group. You remember the You Should Be Here signs?
You should, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Ventures.
Yes.
Yo, you know.
Shout out Team Empire. Yes.
Yo, what? World Ventures.
Indeed.
They was really.
We was outside.
They was 4X before 4X.
But word. So and traveled
everywhere.
So I was part of it. I traveled all over the place, had a great time, and also built community in that. Met some cool people that are still my best friends to this day. So. I actually met my cousin through World Ventures. Like I didn't know who he was. We met and then we realized that we were family. Like it was crazy. So we got really close and he was recording music with another guy that was in our group, Chris Killa, who's a producer. So we just like went to the studio, had some drinks, had some fun, smoke a little hookah, whatever. And
you had the environment.
Yeah, it was cool. It was just like a little vibe. It was like, instead of going to the club or to the bar tonight, we're gonna go to the studio and just vibe out and whatever.
So like, what gave you the confidence? Because like, were you like, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting to it, and I'm like, were you always like, you singing, doing this, that, and the third as a youngin'? Like, what? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I could hold a note, I could do a couple things, but I ain't no slouch, so I ain't gonna go in the studio and fuck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, what gave you that confidence? Like, really, like, fuck it, let's go in there and see what's up. Because look, somebody used what you did fucking around, so you had to count. You know what I mean?
Dude, my cousin was like, get in the car, we go to the studio, get in the booth, say some shit. Yeah, I was terrified. I was in the booth like, I don't know what I'm doing. But they just hyped me up. They was like, have fun, you know. We just like made a song about going to the club or something like that. And it was just, you know, a good time. Yeah, exactly. And like the second song I did, I was like, all right, I got a little bit of a better pen than this. Let me write something down and see what I could do. And
so it started, what would you say, like 3-4 years ago?
Nah, this was like maybe 8-9 years ago. Yeah.
Because remember, you said that with your incident, it made you take it more serious. So like,
I stopped for a while.
Like you was just fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, type shit.
Yeah.
Then, like, when did you start taking it seriously? Like actually investing in yourself. Actually, like, all right, I got something.
Quarantine. Yeah.
Damn, 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
It is in a way, but like, I've been in band. I played trumpet.
Told you I was gonna get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I played trumpet in 4th grade. In camp, we had a music program where like the music teacher was like,
so your cousins was like, nigga, you need to stop fucking playing. Come in here.
Yeah.
In the booth.
You know, I like good music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I like to express myself.
Right.
so it's just like which way, and that's why I was thinking about the refereeing thing, because I also find that as a way of expressing myself too.
Because you get to, I get it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like people just see the stripes and it's like whatever.
Is it school that you gotta go to?
I think we did like a month or so, month and a half of
I know it's
like once a week or twice a week of a class, and then you gotta take a test and then go from there. But yeah, it's like that's why I love that so much, and because it was a way of expressing myself. Because like people are there to watch the basketball game, but like as a referee, you're also putting on a show. Like
right.
I'm a short black girl.
You have to make sure you're seen.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get I gotta be bigger. I gotta when we report to the table, we really gotta like, you know, show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is just kind of another side of that.
It gave you the initial.
Yeah, it definitely gives performance. Yeah.
Because you have to not only understand that eyes are on you, but you have to understand you have a job to do.
Yeah.
And that's I think what's very integral to like performance. You get what I'm saying? Like when people drinking and do whatever they do, they don't understand that it's like it's still a job at the end of the day. How did you get into refereeing? Like I've never been a referee. Like this is what I wanted to do. You feel me? I wanted to blow whistles at niggas.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
So this is the part where we get to the ad. Because referees make good money and there's not. There's definitely a referee shortage now, but like after the pandemic and everything like that. But like I got into it. My dad been a referee all my life.
Oh, okay.
So he refereed high school and he was like, listen, do CYO, they make $50 a game. You can get 4 games on a Saturday and 4 games on a Sunday. And I was like, all right. Like that sounds good. And then I met the right mentors that put me on. Shout out Rachel Jones. She passed a little while ago, but she's one of the GOATs of college officiating, made it to the Final Four and all of that stuff. And met a lot of really great mentors through this that really wanted to see this little black girl win, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot of us, you know, in that game. And so yeah, I had a blast. I'm having a blast with it. I'm still down. I'm still yeah. Just like now, it's like I'm kind of picking and choosing where I'm spending my time because some leagues just aren't really nice to me.
I mean, to be honest, at least you kept it a buck. Realistically speaking, I think that's what separates, you know, the men and women. It's not really, who you doing things with, what y'all do with privacy, but it's more so like what you'd rather deal with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if I'm working around people that's nice. Or you doing your job.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And,
exactly.
And the more we understand those things about ourselves, the more we are able to put ourselves in spaces that we actually thrive in.
Yes.
And I find it so dope that even you doing what you do and then being so passionate about refereeing, I didn't even know that could be a thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's very interesting. You're like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like how often do you hear that? Because like
that I'm a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, because like realistically speaking, I feel like your sunny disposition is what allows people to do, like your cousin to put you in a booth or people to look out for you while you're reffing. You get what I'm saying? Like it has to be something, and it's you. But I wanted to know, like, do you recognize it?
Yeah, I recognize that I'm a little different than some people.
Same.
You know, I think it's a big. I think it's a lot about just being myself and being happy with myself. Especially right now, I'm really like happy with myself and the decisions that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you said sunny disposition. Danny Rose, she works with us at Bedrock Studio. Shout out Bedrock. She calls my music sunshine music. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, I just want to be happy. I want to make other people happy, and you know.
I think that's what genuine happiness does. When you actually work towards it and for it yourself. And I didn't want to take like such a crazy
I did get
like, how did you get from where you were? And if you don't mind.
From what happened last year? Yeah, so yeah. So I attempted suicide last year, and I for 6 days I was in a hospital, which didn't love it, but when I got out of that, it was. I'll go even before that. When I was in that, it taught me a lot about other people that have mental health issues. Like, should I have been in there for 6 days? Probably not. Like, they don't like let you out or whatever. And I was in there with people that, you know, hear voices, that, you know, have bigger, or I guess on the spectrum of mental health issues, like they're definitely struggling a little bit more than me.
Right.
And I was expecting kind of the people that work there to be the people that help me out there, but it was the people with the mental health issues that really, you know, kind of saved my time there. That really, like, I'm vegan. They weren't really feeding me well, so some people just like save me some cookies on the side. Like I got you. Like come here and do this. So make sure you're out of your room so they don't, you know, think that you're depressed and keep you here longer. Make sure, you know what I'm saying. So it definitely taught me a lot about the people that you'll see on the street and might cross the street or whatever, and they actually like really looked out for me and really helped me out in that situation.
Seeing a beautiful pattern at that. You've been blessed to have and be around individuals that see your potential, even when you don't. And that shit is beautiful. And I'm even happy to be able to showcase the fact that, you know, nigga, you could go through tough times. You could not know what the fuck to do. You can change what you want to do 50 times. But as long as you understand where you want to go and how you want to do it, I feel like that's the most important part. And if you like to piggyback, I feel like even hearing that, like, I know we don't necessarily have the best outlets, especially to me, you know. So for you to go through what you went through and then come out on the other side, still you, still able to manifest how you manifest and have been manifesting, that shit is a blessing. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. And actually, to piggyback on that, I do want to say medicine is also great.
Right. It works. when you use it correctly.
Exactly when you're responsible with it. You know what I mean? Some people need medicine, antidepressants, anti-anxiety. Anxiety is real and it hurts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel it on my body. Like I feel it in my body when I get anxious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to have
that heat, that everything that people describing. You can't personalize everything through other people, but for you can personalize it. You gotta get in tune and understand what it's like for you. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Same. Like,
and
my whole shit.
I told that to somebody the other day when we were talking about like mental health stuff, and he was like, "I had no idea that you could feel anxiety like in your body."
But you want to know what's crazy though? The same way I feel anxiety through my body, I also feel adulation. I still feel warmth. I still feel, you know what I'm saying? So like, same way I get those fuck, I still get those.
Yes.
Too. Right now.
Yes. A couple years ago, Kaylani said, "I'd rather feel too much than nothing at all." Exactly. And part of me was like, sometimes I kind of want to feel nothing at all because fuck that. but it's true. It's like to feel the good to feel the good stuff. Sometimes you got to feel the bad stuff. You know? Right.
I feel like it's an even balance to everything. And with some of the things we focus on, whether you try and make it or whatever the case may be, I haven't heard you like, yo, I'm gonna be the best, this, that, and you know what I'm saying? You make music, why you make music, and I find it so dope that you don't even really understand how you got here, but you just been doing it your whole life, and it's a calling. That's usually why most can't explain it. I can't tell you why I care about certain things. I just do, you know, and just each one teach one.
Yeah,
right now. That's what I'm learning, and I'm loving the fact that I was able to showcase this, especially because like people feel like they need to have a PhD in whatever they're doing in order to do it confidently. And for you to get out there just off the trust of your surroundings, your community, and then look what you got. Like, it's fucking dope. You know what I mean? And I think you're a walking testament to a lot of the things that our community needs to see, just hear about. Sometimes this needs to be more prevalent. You know?
For sure, and it's also a huge testament to my team. Like, I'm definitely not doing this on my own. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Bedrock family and Reggie Huggins, Killer. Like, I wouldn't be doing anything without these guys. So they're really helping me out a lot.
I don't even see it because like I was like, yo, for your cousins to do what they did, it's in multiple different facets. So I can't just be like, oh yeah, she's dope. I don't think you would have understood how dope you were until it was consistently shown to you. And I feel like that's a lot of the things that we struggle with it, which is like, I don't want to say adulation, but more so like recognition, especially for the things that we do well. I feel like people, we desire that at the end of the day on a base level. And it's like, when you're able to do things and have people push you to do things that you didn't even know you could do, you find a new sense of yourself. Yeah. You find a different superpower. And I feel it. I feel it. I can't wait to see what's next. So like, with you starting 3 years ago, with you dealing with what you dealt with last year, how do you see yourself continuing? Like, what's this next phase?
Right now we're really getting my show together, getting my my performance. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, that's what we're definitely looking to tour. Definitely right now looking to get into colleges. Get some homecomings and stuff like that. And especially, that's what I love about the kind of music that I'm putting out. I don't feel bad. I don't feel no type of way giving it to the kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like put me in college so I can tell you everything is okay. Right. You feel me? Because they going through a lot over there, you know?
Like, not everything gotta be sucking, fucking, and shooting shit.
And in that order, you feel me?
Real talk, I fuck with the shooting shit too.
Yeah.
because I live vicariously through niggas because I don't like jail. But it's a balance.
Yeah,
to everything.
absolutely.
It's an even kill.
Absolutely.
And I feel like if we didn't have the hey yas, we wouldn't have the shoot 'em ups. You know what I'm saying? And
that was good. I like that.
You have something special, and I like the fact that you are aware. Not many people are aware of how they move, what they want to move with, how they want to affect, who they want to affect.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what you want to tour college and do these different things, like, do you see yourself becoming bigger than life? Because I do. I see Coke in lights. I see it. I do.
Thanks.
Honestly, just because of like the movements, how you're genuine, how you're. I don't even know if people can see this, but like the serenity is ridiculous, and I think that's also why people kind of gravitate and want to help you, because it's like, yo, bro, she's so fucking dope. Like, what can I do for you? So, with you doing touring, with you putting yourself out there, would you be giving us a body of work?
Oh, for sure. Right now, I'm working on the fan base, and I'm right now actually on Instagram. I'm doing a Throwback Thursday series where I'll take an instrumental from like a older song that's popping. Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you. So I'm doing some stuff just to get the momentum going, and because unfortunately, I can't drop a song every week. I can't, because you don't want to oversaturate. That part, but I still want to show off my pen a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean? So now I'm doing that every Thursday, and that's starting to get the engagement up and stuff like that.
That's
and
all it is.
Yeah, so I'll be putting out a single in a little bit, and it's kind of on the wave of mental health. It's called None of This Is Real.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so that'll be cool, and as I kind of build up that engagement and everything, then I'll put out a project.
I was about to say, no, don't rush it.
Yeah.
The people that I tell to rush it is the people that have their fan base waiting.
Right.
For you, you're like a juggernaut right now. You came out swinging, so just keep that momentum. Fuck it, all the way through. You know what I mean? And if I could see you on a part 2 before you too big, I would love to.
On a what?
On a part 2.
Oh yeah,
like, what?
This is a dope experience.
I can't wait to see the after effects of all of the work that you've done. I definitely can't wait to see that. So, without further ado, I would love for you to look at your camera, so everybody will find you. Spell it out for them if you want.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna spell it out regardless.
Yeah, for sure. You can find me everywhere at The Good Coke, The Good Koke, on the Instagrams, the TikToks, the Twitters, the what's the new one? Threads.
Oh yeah, they threaded.
On the YouTube, on all that good stuff. Yeah, come follow me. It's a cute little vibe over there. So,
you said be on the lookout, and I know you saw that rocket power tattoo, and she is like that.
Indeed.
She's like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Because this was one of those podcasts that I was like, I'm excited. I'm excited because I don't get excited for much because I'm just like work.
Yeah.
But like when things align, you really start to oh shit. Even when we did that whole same exact words. And I usually get that with people that I know. Like, if you look back, I have many podcasts with people that I know. But like a new individual, you gotta take that and hold it on.
For sure.
Very tight because it doesn't happen. And like I said, I appreciate you for coming. I can't wait to see what's next.
Same here.
And hopefully part 2.
Of course.
All right.
What?
All right. This has been I've Been Coming. It's your boy, motherfucker Jones. And I don't even know if I said that in the beginning. I was so excited, but I don't even care. If you made it this far, like, comment, and subscribe. We got more ish coming for you. Stay tuned.